Oh, I didn't realise it should have been sharing sound. Right, well, I shouldn't get a fucking... As there was no sound, I shouldn't get a fucking copyright for that. Morning, I didn't realise there was no sound then. Didn't realise there was no sound. Morning, morning, morning. Looks like most people are burnt out from the night stream, so I thought I'd do a morning one. I haven't done a proper morning one for a little while, so we'll see how it goes. It's got chillax in the title, so, you know, we'll see how that goes. Let's shut my YouTube thingy a minute. Shut the music. Open YouTube. And go there. There we are. Yeah, the link's out and pinned. It's not pinned in Ministry Live Streams channel because I'm streaming to 2 just to get the viewings up on that one. Maybe pick up some stragglers for subs. But after my couple of strikes that didn't go anywhere, I removed all my copyright claimed content. And the last few days, people have been on about monetization, and I've never been one for monetization. But I just thought, yeah, I'll apply and see what happens. So I applied, and they tell you it could take up to a month. Within a day and a half, I'd heard that I'd been accepted. Well, I haven't activated it. It's not active. And I'm not sure. I doubt I'll activate it. I might only activate memberships for private streams, but there's no way that I'm having adverts and shit on my fucking channel. No way at all. But yeah, loads of people were saying the other day on panels, oh, I've tried loads of times and not been accepted. So yeah, I find it a bit weird that they accepted me virtually straight away for monetization. So bit of a weird one. Links are starred, pinned, and out there. Morning, 21 ghosts. Apart from Bagman. Morning, 20 ghosts. Yeah, so like the title says, just a Wednesday chillax. Hopefully it stays that way. But, found it quite strange the last few days or week or so that there's not much in the daytime going on. It all seems to be evening and nighttime streams. Morning, Andrew. I got you, dude. I got you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you leaving your camera on or off?
Go on for a second. And then I'll turn it off.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Yeah, all right, man. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a couple of fucking bad days with stomach acid again, but
oh yeah, I heard you at that. Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, fucking. The last night I was all right, so I got
good.
sort of a proper night's sleep. So
yeah, feeling fresh.
Yeah, all refresh this morning. I was up early though. I was awake at about 5. So
yeah, I was up about fucking 5:30, 6.
Well,
What you monetize now? Yeah. Did you just say?
Well, I can.
Oh, you can.
I can if I want to. The last few days, a few people have been on about it and saying, "Oh, I've applied over and over and I can't get monetized. I don't know why."
Yeah.
So I thought, "Fuck it, I'll just apply and see what happens." Because I meet all the criteria. But I thought I'd have issues because of how many age restricted videos I've got and how many copyright claimed ones I've got, or I've had to remove. I removed them all. So, but yeah, I've woken up to an email this morning. I put YouTube on, and it came up on the screen. Fucking apply for whichever one you want. So, you know, adverts.
Yeah. What's the point of monetizing? What's the point? What did you get out of it? Like, what did you get out of it?
Well, I probably won't monetize, so I'm not going to get anything out of it. I wouldn't earn through views or anything.
Yeah.
So there wouldn't be any point in having ads on anything because it's just not going to earn anything, and people get annoyed with ads. I get pissed off with adverts myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I do. I got ad blocker on my laptop and PC, but on my Xbox and TV, I can't fucking block the bastards. Yeah, and with live streams, you don't have adverts anyway, do you? With live streams, and that's
no. I think you can put them on if you want to, because yeah, I remember Expo when he was monetized. The first minute of his stream was ads, so he must have put the option. I'll put adverts at the start of the stream, but you know, I can't get on with ads. I can't get on with adverts. Yeah, that'd probably be the only thing I'd do. Arcash would be £1 memberships for one private live stream a week.
Donate it to a charity or something.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Do a community giveaway to I think that's what DJ Audits does, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a duck race every month or something.
Yeah. Yeah, my last giveaway, DJ Adverts had his t-shirt, so he was chuffed. So the one before that, Dejected wanted AC Sniffer to have the mask, so that went that way. Morning, Louise. Morning, Grandma.
You big sausage, Arkash. You big sausage.
Morning, AJ.
Where did I go yesterday? Oh, I fucking forgot. Went for a walk down Port Talbot, down the valley. Yeah. Well, I've forgotten where it was, man. Actually.
Yeah, I love it up there. I love it up.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, my brother went up to have a look at a house in Cummer.
You are flat sausage.
Looks down onto Port Talbot the one way, and the other side it looks down to Pontypridd, but it was too far out the way for him, you know.
Yeah, it was, I could have walked for fucking miles. I could have, but we had to turn back because we had to be back at 1 o'clock. So.
Yeah.
Could have carried on going.
Morning, Optical. Morning, Tobbs. So your feet are a lot better then, are they?
Yeah, but they were starting to hurt yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, on the bottom of your soles on your feet, like.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing there, but it's just fucking every step was starting to hurt.
Yeah. I used to get really, because I used to walk around barefoot all the time. I used to get really thick, tough skin on the bottom of my feet. And
I think it is that kind of thing. Like, and when you're walking, it fucking hurts. Like,
yeah. I started using this softening cream, this Mycotta cream.
Oh yeah.
A few times, and then I had one of them fucking, you know, them grinder things, them sander roller on. Yeah. I did that for a few weeks, and I've not had a problem since. So.
Oh.
But
Yeah, there's not much. There's no dry skin there.
No.
There's no dry, really skin there. Look, it's I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's just like it goes like a callus. It goes like thick, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll have to try that then. Try that.
Any plans for today? Because it's nice.
Got a meeting at 10 o'clock. Got to go to the doctor's. Might go for a walk or something.
Nice.
Do washing as well. And shit.
Yeah, I ain't got much on today, to be honest. Good walk with the dog this afternoon. He's already been out this morning, so he's flat out again. But good dog walk this afternoon.
Yeah. You live in the country, countryside, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of minutes in the van and I'm on the mountain, so.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly T. Thank you.
Morning, Kelly.
She's that Welsh lass, isn't she? But...
Yeah. Someone told me she's been getting a bit of unnecessary grief on the other side.
Yeah, she goes on expos and the girls, isn't it? The girls.
Yeah.
Lindsay and...
I'm not sure where she was getting grief. May have been on Shafts, I'm not sure, but someone told me.
Yeah, I think I seen it a couple of weeks ago. She was getting a bit of stick in the chat.
Big up, Kelly. Fuck them, I'd say.
She seems she can fucking handle herself anyway.
Yeah.
Proper thick Welsh accent as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with this fucking computer this morning. It's my new one, and turned it on. Wanted an update. Said, it'll take 3 seconds to restart. 3 minutes to restart. Sorry. I've still sat here fucking 15 minutes later waiting for it to finish. A twat. So I did the old reset, and it worked.
Yeah, they say don't turn it off when
turn it on. Sorted.
I was going to say something. Oh yeah, fucking gamer starting on Angelina yesterday on Society X's.
I was watching a bit of that.
Yeah, he pissed me off. He was fucking rude as fuck to her. He was fucking idiot.
Yeah, I don't know what I was flicking back and forth because I wasn't really concentrating. I was fucking knackered, so I was just flicking backwards and forwards between Grippers and Society, and then I flicked into Society, and it was going off, and Gamer was being warned and let back on, and he'd start again, and he'd chucked off.
Yeah,
fucking hell,
fucking idiot. Most of the time. Oh yeah, fucking Luton beat Sunderland, didn't they? 2-0 last night.
Who beat Sunderland?
Luton Town, is it? They're going to Wembley. I thought Sunderland were going to win it.
Was that a two-leg thing, was it?
Yeah, it was last night. Luton won 3-2 on aggregate.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know. I bet Sunderland ain't that, like the Swan and only. He's a massive Sunderland fan, isn't he? He gets his knife out when he fucking loses. What a night that was. Fucking hell. It was a fucking machete, wasn't it?
Yeah, machete, yeah.
He's probably not happy today, but not happy. You get this fucking machine gun out or something.
Yeah. Well, they were all talking the other day about it being a para Sunderland fucking playoff final, but I would have preferred that. That's a match I would have actually fucking gone out of my way to watch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be good, that would have. Fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah, it'd been a classic, wouldn't it?
Yeah. What is
Down in
the
old Wembley. Yeah, it was funny as fuck, grip, wasn't it? You went fucking nuts. That's good. Yeah, it was mad as a boxing fight. He's a fucking dickhead when he's like that, don't he?
I gotta admit, I think he's funny, but last night he was being
He went too far, way too far.
with Angela, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just watched it back this morning. About an hour of it. I was in bed, fast asleep.
Yeah, I was off early-ish again last night, and
It was good.
getting back into Netflix and that. So I chucked some Netflix on, and within about 5 minutes, my missus had turned it over, and I sort of rolled over and said, I was watching that. And she said, no, you weren't. You were fucking snoring. So it took me about 5-10 minutes to fall asleep.
Must have been knacking, man.
So it's the same. If I put something on I want to watch, I fall asleep. That's the way it is.
Yeah. I do that sometimes as well. Yeah, that fucking Netflix.
Yeah, we got.
I had a free trial of Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
that was quite good. Look, hey, yeah, it is one and only. Unlucky for last night, mate. I was hoping you were going to win, Sunderland. But, yeah, I thought you were going to win, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't mind Prime, but
yeah, Prime. Yeah,
they don't update it enough. But then again, a lot of the producers and film companies are keeping their content themselves and putting it out on their own channels, isn't they? So there's Paramount Channel now, there's Lionsgate Channel, carrying all their own branded stuff. So
Netflix is going downhill, if you ask me.
Morning, mate. Oh, Lordie's laughing it up at someone's expense, but look at her.
I was up when Sunderland would win, to be honest with you. But they've even put fucking adverts on the $4.99 Netflix a month. I know. Fucking
yeah.
Bastard.
No. Yeah, I know. I do watch. That's one thing I do like is the the independent ones where it says watch these free if you watch ads. That's pretty good because the ads are only like fucking 60 seconds long.
Yeah.
So I don't really mind that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But, once they start putting ads on, they'll just put more and fucking more. It goes.
Yeah, they will. They're just testing the water, see how many people complain about the adverts.
Yeah. I'm going to make a couple of tea and a fag. I'll be back now.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
Morning, PTC. Morning, Michelle. I can see there's a little bit of to and fro in the chat. It doesn't seem too bad, but keep it semi-civil if you're going to dig at each other, please.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.
No one's on the naughty step. That was just for Michelle. And morning, Binksy. Yeah, it's nice to do another morning one. Like I said, I haven't done a proper morning one for a while, so nice and chilled. I probably won't get a copyright claim because the music didn't play at the start, so I probably won't play anymore. But it's something I'm going to find hard not to do is play a proper tune at the start. So I think I'm going to do it anyway. And when I've finished, I'll just cut that out of the live. Just cut that 5 minutes at the start out. I've got one process in at the moment that's removing or muting music. So my phone went woo-doo.
Fucking high tide up there, man.
Is it the beach is covered, is it?
Yeah, it's high, man. Yeah. Can't actually see the beach bit, but I see all across, well, most of it.
Yeah.
They stuck a big fucking building right in front, so you can't fucking just see the Mumbles Pier and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So they fucking cunts. Used to look, you look right across, like, both sides, like, but you can't anymore.
Mumbles Village will virtually stay the same, but the rest of Swansea seafront is going to be filled with fucking apartments before long. You watch.
They're doing Mumbles promo. No, it's be 18 months. They're going to widen all the prom. They're doing lots to it. Look. It's
good. That means they won't be allowing any new fucking houses probably on the Mumbles.
Yeah, well, there's not many places on the front, to be honest with you. No. Yeah. I think in a lot of places they're not allowed to build houses because of there's something in place that they can't buy the land to build houses on it anyway. So
good. Yeah, probably a covenant on it.
Yeah, I mean down the marina, Swansea Marina. There's loads of new flats and stuff down there, but there's
I noticed in the big blocks down there. There's a few online for sale, and they're not that expensive. I thought they would be, but they're not. They're pretty cheap, to be honest, for what they are and where they are.
Yeah, I was looking the other day. They were pretty cheap. Like I thought they were a lot more than, and even the rent. Some of them are pretty cheap as well. Like,
yeah,
for the area and stuff, like So, yeah. I was gonna get a flat down there years ago. You know where the Civic Centre is?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just there. It's like
morning, Katie.
I wouldn't say like they're run down or anything, but they're not as nice as some of them. But probably still up. I didn't want to be in town with all the madness and drinking and shit.
That's the thing with industrial towns, isn't it? Port towns. It's there's always going to be them areas that need fucking regeneration. Or areas that used to be nice that just get neglected because they're regenerating another area. There's a fucking 2-bed house up in Town Hill for sale, 90 grand. And I was surprised. It needs a little bit of work. And I mean, nothing. It needs nothing. It's 90 fucking grand up in town. I couldn't believe it. And it hasn't been sold. It's been online for months and it hasn't sold for 90 grand.
Yeah, but the area is not, it's just Rothwell and Swansea, Mayo and Tottenham.
Yeah. Morning, Tyrone.
Morning, AJ.
How you doing, mate?
Okay.
How you doing? Yeah.
Good, and yourself?
Aye, it's wild.
Are you talking about properties, are you?
Yeah.
Down the marina and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Not as expensive. Well, some of them weren't. Some of them are,
Yeah, some of them are silly money, but some of them are very affordable.
Yeah, my wife's friend lives down the marina there, right on the front there.
Yeah.
But I think it's something like 300,000 for a flat or something like that.
Oh, they come right down now. They come right down. The first ones that were built, now you can pick one up for like 125, 150, and that's right on the front.
Yeah.
Gripper,
this is the Welsh panel, son.
Who else is Mr. Nice Guy?
Yeah.
He probably did a late one on Societies, probably.
He was on Grippers last night.
Oh, Grippers was it? I knew he was. Yeah, Grippers, yeah.
I jumped on for a little bit, but I don't like a man like Tiggs, that.
Oh, was he on there?
He come on and I fucking went off then. So I can't bother with the fucker. Mr. Nice Guy told him he didn't want to bother with him, People seem to forget very quickly about what people have done,
Yeah, there's something weird about that. I don't like him.
Yeah, he broke the ice by coming on mine at like 4 or 5 in the morning a couple of weeks ago, and he wouldn't speak. Yeah. And then I sort of tried to let him speak, but there was 3 or 4 others on the panel that were just saying, it's Tiggs, and he disappeared. Then a couple of days later, he turned back up. So,
yeah, well, like I said, people just seem to forget easily and forgive easily what goes on with people on you, If I don't like somebody, I won't fucking alter.
Well, I didn't really know anything about him, sort of thing, until what people started saying about him conversing with young'uns online and that.
Yeah.
And then I sort of remembered then, like whatever it was 6 months ago or whatever it was, he disappeared.
He fucking tried to propose to that fucking girl on my panel, didn't he? Remember?
Yeah. That was the one thing. One of the young girl he was sort of grooming in America, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. No, she was Irish, was she?
Right. No, she was American, wasn't she?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think she was American. And then Vincent brought up the other day about him stabbing someone, then he's got a knife on fucking somebody else's on Spunkfish's live, and
I didn't see that.
It's just not on.
Yeah, this one's the ambulance service, yeah. It is the Pit Property Special.
Yeah, but none of us are on Pip though.
That's it, guy. What the fuck is Pip? I don't even know what Pip is. What is fucking Pip?
Personal independence payment. My missus gets Pip because of her kidney failure.
It's the old incapacity benefit.
I know, mobility allowance type of thing, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't get any of that. I've had fuck all free in my life. I worked all my bastard life.
Yeah, I have till just over a year now.
So yeah, I jumped on. I didn't jump on. I listened to a Reese's quiz for a little bit on Society Access. They just couldn't. It's the same. You can't seem to get through a question without somebody fucking rowing about something,
No.
I was watching it back earlier when I woke up.
It's a waste of fucking time.
I found it highly amusing. Mine, I gotta be honest, I was fucking giggling like a fucking child. But Reese being deadly serious.
Oh, Reese was losing his rag, wasn't he? Reese was losing his rag.
Did he? Yeah. I haven't watched it all back yet.
Yeah. Morning, PP. I hope you're bagging up, fella.
I told Gripper. Gripper says,
is that the real PP?
that he's taken over from Gripper now as number one
Big up, PP.
quizmaster.
Yeah. He's trying.
He's not as good as you was, Gripper. He's not as good as you was. Fair play. I
was thinking, are you doing the mastermind thing, Ty?
Yeah, I'm going to do it at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
No.
After last night, I could see. After last night, I thought, yeah, I can do that. I've got enough time to Google all the fucking answers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and answer the questions as quickly as possible to try and get more questions in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hanging out for
answer them for me or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw your post yesterday, PP. Fucking stunning fish. Stunning fish. Yeah, PP's been bagging up on carps just under 30.
Where?
Yeah, I seen his community post the other day.
I think he's on a Syndicate Lake, I think.
Where?
Oh, yeah, that's how you can do it today, look.
I got time to go do a bit of work at the allotment Gripper today, so.
Hello, you up? Morning, fella.
Hey, good morning.
I'm going down tomorrow.
Yeah.
A lot more. Good morning. All right, Akash.
Good morning, Tyrone.
Morning, Akash.
Good morning. Hey, I tell you what, Andrew, it's a nice pleasure seeing you. No, that's the dead truth. I think you're a little bit missed in my heart.
Big up, Akash.
Big up, man.
Yeah, but as long as you're doing good.
Yeah, free.
Morning, Tony.
Good on you, and big up, Andrew.
Who's that? Hey, Tony.
Hey, big up, Tony.
All right, mate. All right,
Tony.
All right, Andrew, mate. Good to see you.
Hey, Tony.
Tyrone. Who's just jumped on bottom right? I can't see him.
Okay.
Oh, it's Orky. All right, Orky. Yeah, I thought I'd just jump on 10 minutes. I've got the bath. You know, I've got one of them big hot water tanks. It takes like 2 hours to get hot. You know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I've still got an immersion tank as well.
Yeah.
It's massive. You know, it is big. Like once it's hot, like you get loads of water, but it's just takes like 2 hours. So
the emerginator water.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old immersion heater. Yeah, it's you end up with like about 2 baths full. Like it's bloody. The bath's small, but the bloody tank's like it's like bloody 10 foot high. Like.
Yeah, but people nowadays don't know the difference. They wouldn't realise that they had to share a bath with me or you one day, Spunkfish.
Well, this is it.
All these younger generations.
I know. I used to have to go in after my sisters, me, like we did, you know what I mean?
I used to have to go in after me bath, after me dad, and they worked down the pit.
I've showered with many naked men, all cuddled up close after rugby. Because the fucking water tank used to last about, the hot water used to last about 10 minutes. So if you didn't get in, you were having a cold shower after rugby.
Yeah. I remember the old tin bath, me though. Do you remember the tin bath arc?
Fucking hell.
No, I can't remember ever using it.
You remember that, Tyrone, won't you, mate?
Fucking hell, yeah. Sunday night bath time in front of the fire and the fucking tin bath.
Yeah, in the kitchen or whatever. Yeah, in front of oven. That was the warmest place in house, weren't it? Kitchen when oven was on.
I can remember that. Yeah, very well. And we like sing something simple on the radio. And the black and white minstrels on TV.
That's right. The black and white television.
Yeah. That's going back a bit.
I love Dietary in the bath. I love Dietary in the bath. Especially after rugby, I used to like it because it makes every fucking scrape sting like a bastard.
Yeah.
But it cleans them thoroughly.
Yeah, bloody hell, man.
Yeah, good old days they were.
Yeah, they were, weren't they? Like, well, there was no central heating, were there, in them days?
No.
Like, you know,
when I was growing up, mate, the only toilet we had was about fucking 300 yards down the garden.
Yeah. I know. But I mean, what you never had, you never missed, though, do you? So it was happy days, really.
Yeah.
If you've never had something like, you don't miss it, do you?
I think people were a lot happier back then, and today's fucking,
Well, that just goes to show people have too much nowadays.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Too much creature comforts, like, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
They're never satisfied. Never satisfied.
They're not.
That's the problem. Is you don't get satisfaction from your latest gadget. You're looking for the next one straight away. Phone, TV.
Well, they make things too comfortable as well. I always remember shoes are always uncomfortable, so you never wanted to wear shoes for very long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Like
you
park benches are now all padded, so people can sit
down. Go to Primark and buy a pair for £8. See how uncomfortable they are.
Yeah. And you used to have to put like bandages round your ankles, didn't you, to stop all the skin coming off, like, you know? You used to have to like wear them in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cobblers used to be everywhere, didn't they? Used to have your little cobblers to like repair your shoes, didn't you?
Yeah, there's still a few around, weirdly enough, you know.
I took my watch there to get adjusted the other day, and he refused to do it. He said it was too old.
It must be a modern cobbler. Too old.
Well, it's old school. It's like a jeweler's. It's like a cobbler's. He does all sorts. He's like one of those, you know.
Yeah. Too old. That's crazy, that.
But he wanted to just give us a whole new strap for my watch. I said I just want a few links taken out.
Yeah. Bloody hell, man.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He wanted you to pay fucking 15 or 20 quid for a new strap, didn't he?
I said, well, I might as well just buy a new watch. It's only a Casio watch, but it's like one from like the 80s, like the metal one with the metal strap.
Yeah.
I'm just holding on to it. It was,
Oh, they're retro as fuck now, they are. I've got a couple of swatches somewhere.
I'll go get a brand new Casio for about £20 or £12 out of Argos.
Yeah.
It lasts forever.
I don't wear watches, but
yeah, maybe.
I can't.
Yeah, not anymore. I used to do, not anymore.
Someone bought me this when I when my job
not one
ended.
of these things, like, but one of them bloody,
nice.
I like the
the thing is, you don't need everything's on your fucking phone, isn't it? You don't need a watch when it. I got 5 watches, yeah.
Accurate, is it?
Yeah, accurate. That's one of them special.
Yeah, I used to have a nice gold and fucking silver. I bought it at Argos at 150 quid. Fucking sold it when I was in a casino for like 30 quid, and I won my money back.
The old accurate.
Yeah, I can't wear what I
can't wear. I sold it because I fucking won't get it back.
Yeah, some people nowadays you can get them. You can put whatever you want on them, can't you?
Yeah,
just put whatever face you want. These digital, you can. I like the old. Do you remember them? Like the first watches that come out, they were all like LEDs, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like red
I
LEDs.
tell you what, it won't beat the old Timex watches. They last forever.
Timex.
42
Ticka Timex.
Yeah.
That was the
the classics now are them Secondas, aren't they? Remember the Secondas? They were like a cheap watch, but they're not bad, are they, for a cheap watch?
They've gone up in price as well, I think.
They're collectible now, them Secondas.
Yeah, they've gone up in price. Now.
Yeah. That's nice. I think he used to advertise them. That comedian, was it one of the Ronnies? Was it Ronnie Barker? I think he used to advertise them. Ronnie Barker.
Well, I sat in my garden last night, late in the night. I didn't see any fucking aliens at all. I don't know what's going on. I must be the only one not seeing aliens.
Who was talking about that the other day on the stream?
AMG.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I love AMG. And I was right into I've got to be honest, I was right into that stream the other day. I was right into it. You know,
and the chat with Ministry, and the chat with
and
great comments in there.
Yesterday when Arkash was on and there was a discussion going on about conspiracies and whatnot, I put in the chat, I'm 100% with Arkash on Antarctica. we're not being told, you know. So I'm into that sort of thing, you know. AMG was talking stuff that's right up my street, like.
Yeah. But it goes to show that if you are questioning or whatever,
Hey, Gripper, careful what you're saying. Look at them, plenty of aliens on you, right?
But it's easiest to go with whatever they want to show to us. It's easiest to go. Sorry, Andrew.
The son of that millionaire, weren't there? There was a son of it. It was an industrialist. He was like a billionaire, and he had a son, and he was into like all the alternative stuff. So what he did, because he had the money, he got a few of his mates and all that. Told no fucker, got a proper yacht, all the gear, and he went to the fucking Antarctica, right? Just to look like, you know what I mean? And he went somewhere where it was all quiet. They took the time, spent millions. As soon as they landed there, they was fucking arrested and fucking proper interrogated. If you go anywhere near that ice wall at Antarctica, you're just fucking arrested immediately. People don't want you there.
But when you hear what they actually tell you over the microphone, it's like military grade. But they don't say, "Come on, let's pull over with the water police." They like threaten you with life and ammunition.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. The deal and that was going back a few years. That so I mean they're hiding something over there.
Well, we all know at Christmas time when you're a little bit young and naive and little, and then your parents are hiding something in the cupboard or in their wardrobe. You can't go in there because it's special. This is exactly all the government are doing. You know, there's greater things in that wardrobe, in that cupboard.
Of course there is.
You're just keeping it closed.
Of course.
As long as you can't see it, you'll never question.
Yeah, that's it. Oh God, yeah. They're just telling everybody. They're telling us just bullshit, aren't they? Really, I don't believe nothing that the government's telling me. In fact, I do the opposite. I spin it 180 degrees. So if they're pushing something, the complete opposite's normally like closer to the truth. The complete opposite.
We can work with actual facts that have been published and been on the mainstream media whenever it was before the pandemic or during. All the world leaders going to Antarctica, all their closest representatives, what were they going there to be shown?
And at the same time, there was another argument claiming global warming. So not to use your car, your tap, your aeroplane as much, and all them were flying out on single planes.
Well, a lot of bollocks, because the planet goes hot and cold on its own. If human beings were on that planet, it goes hot and cold, but anyway, by nature. So, so the temperature going up, that's normal. The temperature going down is normal.
Well, I was at the beach the other day, and there was a photo from 100 or so years ago to like today, and the water level is exactly the same. You can see it on the brick. He said, count the bricks down. The water level hasn't changed.
Yeah, there you go. So that proves it's bullshit then, doesn't it?
That's what he was saying. See,
because they'll have the mark. It's just a simple marking method.
Exactly. You've got a lighthouse. You can count your bricks down, your markings and all that.
Yeah, and if you think about it, I was thinking that last year, and somebody mentioned it, and it's true. Every big event, then they call it by accident, disaster. Pretty much every big event, you can say that it's by design. It ain't no bloody accident.
Who decides whether it's an act of God? Like, do they did you do this? Oh yeah, I did. But them dying kids in Africa, that's not to do with me.
I know, yeah. And then if you actually dig beneath the surface, it's all been by design, and it's all been caused. It's all been planned. Like the world wars, they was all planned. The big world war, they're not by accident. It's all by design.
Well, even when you fart, you don't plant the fart, but your body makes you fart because it produces gas and it does all those things that produces a fart. And everything's done by design. Everything's planned. Just like the government do. Everything's just.
Yeah, it's like that's why I don't want everybody eating loads and loads of meat, because they can have loads and loads of cows which flatulate loads and loads, which takes out the ozone layer.
They're putting all the vaccinations into the cows and stuff now, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're full of them. Yeah. In fact, even if you've only got a small holding with a few cows, you've got to pump them full of all sorts, or else you can't sell them. You've got to do it by law. You've got to have the certificates. Yeah. So say you've got 4 cows that are perfectly healthy because you've got acres. You know, they're really healthy because there's no disease because you've got acres. It's a small 4 cows on, 20 acres. You've still got to pump them full of all sorts of shit to sell them. Yeah.
You always blame the model. Well, that's like saying you cannot blame us. Or you can't blame anything. It's them. Everything's done by design.
Yeah.
There's never no blame.
Yeah. When I move, in the near future,
Government
definitely
means,
having enough space to raise my
government
own.
means mind control, doesn't it? That's what it means. Mind control.
Yeah. If I have to eat mostly birds and a couple of bunnies, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I've got plans
wood
for
pigeon, innit?
gardens and fucking polytunnels as it is, I'm gonna get polytunneled right up, so
yeah. I'm just gonna make myself a quick black coffee, lads, yeah.
All right, Tony.
Black coffee.
Thing is, we're unless you look into it, when we're not told what's pumped into our fucking, normal everyday fucking beef and pork and lamb, which is chemical after chemical, wormers, fucking pit treatments,
stabilizers.
We're fucking ingesting all of that, and even organic, it can be fucking claimed as free range or organic, and say no antibiotic, but that's bullshit. That doesn't mean it hasn't had fucking inoculations or anything, or wormers, or because they have to by law. So whatever sort of supermarket meat we eat, it's we're getting something we're not supposed to from it. Whether it be heavy metals or fucking sodium, bleach. They wash chicken in fucking bleach.
Yeah, I gotta jump off, Ministry. I'll catch you later.
Oh, Ty.
Have a nice day, Ty.
Have a good day, everybody. I gotta go. I got a lot on this morning. We're gonna get up the allotment, sort things out. Have a nice day, everyone.
Don't work too hard.
Yeah,
I want she will.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the shed and watch.
You'll be watching her plough 6 acre field.
Have a good day, everyone.
You too.
And you, Ty. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on raising some, just because I like fowl birds. Like I'm planning on raising some partridge and quail anyway. So and any males, they get dispatched for food. So
yeah, chickens, ducks, and quails. That's what you want.
Yeah, duck. I love duck to eat, but I've kept ducks in the past, and they're stinky bastards.
Oh, stinky, messy.
Is it if you give them a little pond, which obviously I did because it's the right thing to do. They are horribly stinky bastards, but if you keep them on pasture, then not so bad. But yeah. Are you going on the protest today, Ash?
No, not today. I'm sad and disappointed that I can't, but...
What protest is that for?
It's down in London. It's... What's this one about? I forgot.
Is it about the... I think it's speakers from all over the country. Is it about the age they're teaching children?
Yeah, that's
that one.
Is
it that one?
Yeah.
Midlands.
Big up Midlands.
Will there be a big turnout, Ash, do you reckon?
Pardon?
Big up the Humble Crumble.
Will there be a big turnout at London?
Not too sure.
Well, I've seen advertisements on Facebook. I only go on Facebook once a day. So I saw an advertisement on Facebook about a Welsh organisation of protesters, and they were calling on anyone who saw it to fucking head to London from Wales. So I don't know how many are heading up. I haven't read the post this morning or see what it says, but there's going to be some Welsh speakers up there. So there's going to be a Welsh contingent going. Morning, John. Morning, Kendra.
Morning, John and Kendra.
But it's something that definitely needs.
Beautiful.
Definitely needs fucking proper fucking discussing in the Commons or the Lords. It's going to end up in fisticuffs, isn't it? Proper fisticuffs. The shills are going to be sent. The Antifa shills are going to be sent out en masse to cause fucking trouble.
Fucking Welsh shield, be there, will
I would have thought so. Yeah.
Where's that to? In Wales or London?
London.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Michelle and Vince going? I thought I heard they were going in chat.
I think they are. And John.
And John.
Aye. And Gary Stacker Rimsey might be there.
If you're listening, Michelle.
Dave 157.
Big D, I've got a t-shirt for you, dude.
Who?
Trevor.
A little live stream.
Oh. You went, yeah?
Al D1 or Al. And he didn't want the t-shirt, so he donated it. So I give it to Trev, who came third in the race. So DJ Hertz has got one.
Oh.
And Bidsy just needs to drop me a fucking where to post it to, so he can email me or jump backstage when I'm on my own or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Gripper, I love the start of your live yesterday. I know a lot of people didn't, but I watched personally myself. I watched Ted Coningsby live. I've recently
the Merlin engines, come on.
And I watched him about a fortnight ago on the Mac Loop, recording on the Mac Loop, the F-16s and F-35s and Tornadoes, and fucking wow, from North Wales. Amazing stuff, amazing.
It's a Bombers, isn't it?
Yeah, Lancaster.
Yeah, that's it. Lancaster Bombers, yeah. Fucking hell of a plane, isn't it?
Yeah. My grandfather was a pilot trainer in Lancasters during World War II. Down in Shoreham. His eyesight was too bad to actually fly as a pilot, so he would go up with pilots and teach the pilots, obviously, and also teach the navigators how to use the navigation equipment, for bomb release. Yeah. I haven't got any photos, but my brother's got lots of photos of him in uniform standing by Lancasters and fighter jets as well. The trainer not jets, the trainer fighters, which were the Hawker Hurricane, were they? The American ones. Yeah, and he developed an obsession from being a pilot and whatever. And once he was released from the RAF, he decided, well, he was into his bikes and all anyway, big time. But my brother's got a picture somewhere where he's fitted like, I think it's from the 60s, and he's fitted like an Austin A10 engine into a fucking motorcycle.
Fuck yeah.
So a proper, original, probably one of the first chopper jobs, but he built it to race, you know what I mean? Not to ride around the streets fucking around. It was a racing bike that he built. So, but that's in the blood as well, because of that side of the family's Manx, so it's in the blood. Bikes are in the blood.
Have you ever ridden a bike, Ministry?
I've got my full bike license.
Yeah?
Yeah, full bike license, yeah.
Yeah, if if I'm sober over a year, I might get my driving license back.
Yeah.
But I can't really afford a car, can I? But
yeah, you'll get it back, Andrew. You will.
It means freedom. It means freedom.
Yeah, I know. It's some money though, isn't it? Fucking money.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, Andrew, you've still got the channel, and you could, there's nothing stopping you doing some fucking auditing, or even doing Ubex if you don't want to do auditing, do the urban exploring.
Oh, urban.
Fucking, there's so much to explore just in Wales. You wouldn't even have to leave Wales. You wouldn't even have to leave South Wales.
I don't think I do auditing, no. No,
Ubex is a good.
I think I'd be too cheeky to them, and they'd probably arrest me.
Well,
I'd end
up getting arrested all the time.
If you've got a driving license, what you could do is one day you could drive to see me, the next day you could go see Spunkfish.
Yeah,
come and
freedom, isn't it?
Yeah, every time you want to join a panel, you'll be joining at somebody else's house. So we'll all be thinking, "Oh, where's Andrew at today?" And on that one, I'll tell you what, I'd throw you 50 quid for petrol.
Yeah, well,
make good content as well. Streaming the journey and that. People love watching journeys.
I've just got my provisional back because when I lost my license, because I'm in Northern Ireland, they take all your full provision. They take all your, like I passed my driving test, my motorbike test. They've stripped it all. I had to pay 600 quid just to get a basic provisional back. But at least it's summer. I'll just have to retake everything again. But at least I can get the seller 125.
Yeah, I thought Northern Ireland was the same in the UK though.
No, it's different. It's more strict. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you've got to put your license in. It's a different driving number. You've got to exchange your license to. It goes to Coleraine because it used to be Swansea, didn't it? Everything went to Swansea.
Yeah.
No, it's different.
Oh, they changed that as well, have they?
It's always been that ever since I come here in 2011. Because I used to use because I passed my test in England, obviously Swansea. Yeah. And when I come here, because I needed an SIA license, I needed to update my license, get the address right. Because they wanted that to get me SIA cards. Otherwise, I'd have just left it. Well, as soon as I changed it over, it all went to Coleraine, a new driver number and everything. So when I got done for my drink driving, whereas in England you get banned for whatever 2 years, and then after you're banned, you get your license back, don't you? So here I got banned for 18 months. First offence, you had a full clean license. I got banned for 18 months. So after the ban, I didn't get my license back. So I wrote to Coleraine and I said, "How come I haven't got my license? My ban's up, like." And they said, "Oh no." They said, "You don't get your license back." Yeah, no. They said you've got to start from scratch.
Yeah, you don't have to
believe it. Yeah. I couldn't believe it because the motorcycle test now. When I passed it, it was pretty easy. Now then, motorcycle tests it costs thousands, doesn't it? It got all these modules and stuff.
It does, yeah. Cost me fucking thousands to get mine, Tony.
So there you go. I know. So I was
I did my CBT easy. Rode a 125 for a bit. Did my module 1 easily on a 650. And then the module 2. I could have stopped at module 1 and rode an A2 license, which is any bike but horsepower restricted.
I'm coming. Hey guys, I'm going to jump off. Have a nice day, everybody.
Have a good night.
Yeah, and then I did my module 2, and I failed it a couple of times. On really
expensive, isn't it? It's costing it. It's really expensive.
I can think of that.
Altogether, my bike license cost me about $3,000 to get.
Yeah, that's it. It's a rip-off. So I was fuming when I lost that, The car, even the car is bad enough, but I thought, well, the car, you just take, it's just a practical and one of them theories, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be too bad. But the motorbike one, you've got to do all these different modules now. So I've actually got a 650. I've got a Yamaha V-Star 650, but I can't ride it on a provisional.
You haven't had your provisional. How long have you had your original provisional? Because my brother
got it back now. Yeah, I've just got it back now. It took me 5 years.
My brother rides on a provisional because he's had his license. He had his license before 89 or something. He can ride up to 36 brake horsepower, which means he can ride a restricted. He's got an ER5. He's got a Kawasaki ER5, and he can ride it legally.
As long as it's restricted to, is it 35 kilowatts or something?
Yeah, 35 kilowatts or 42 brake horse or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this bike. I'm just going to get myself. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get myself an old. I might get myself an old scooter. But what I normally do is, if you get like a model range, you only have a 250 and a 125. If you buy the 250 model, then send off the reg doc and say that it's a 125. Then you can ride a 250 on a provisional. You're not meant to do it, but you can do it. You know? Because them 125s are fucking useless. They won't pull the skin off a rice pudding if you come to an hill. So you've got a windy day, and you need. You come to an hill on a windy day, you're knackered. They ain't got the power. With a 250, will keep you going. That'll keep up with traffic. A 250.
Yeah.
You know. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, actually. Just for something to get me about, like, for now. But it's all money, innit? And geez.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So Yamaha do a 500 or a 600 scooter. Suzuki do a 600 scooter.
Yeah.
They're fucking decent, but they'd be able to get re-registered as a 125, wouldn't they?
They'd be hard because they look big. You've got to get one that looks small. It's got to look like a 125, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The 500s, you can tell they've got big fat wheels and all that. You can tell that they're not a 125. But a good one to get, which is cheap, is the Honda Fez. It's a 250. It'll cruise at 70. You know, that'll do you. And it's only small, and it looks exactly the same as the 125. So if you re-register that to say change the engine, and then when you get pulled with police, the reg will come up and it'll just say a 125 Honda, won't it?
Yeah.
And they're not going to know it's got a 250 engine in. So so you're pretty much legal. The only problem you might have is when you come to MOT it because of the engine numbers. But then what you can say to the guys, you can say, you've just got a bore kit in there to reduce bore size. So you've kept the same engine number. You've just put a smaller stroke in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But because I was thinking of getting a 125, but the problem is with 125s, it ain't just the capacity. They've got to be restricted to like 13 horsepower, aren't they?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I get a 125 because you can get some fast 125s now, can't you? Like bloody 30, 40 horsepower tuned up like these racing 125s. But they're illegal. You're not allowed to ride one of them. They've got to be restricted in power, aren't they?
Yeah, you can KTM do a couple of nice ones, and you can. It's like the old days, really, with the old two strokes. You can get them fucking bored out and have them bored up.
Yeah, like the RDs,
and they go like stink. So
they do, yeah. I used to have an RD 200 twins. That was, the top end weren't good. But from 0 to 60, it was really quick from 0 to 60.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm dreaming. I need to get off the booze proper anyway before I get a bike. I don't want to be bloody, drinking my system again. Stop that.
Have you thought of giving up, Tony?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm going to have to give up because my health's gone right downhill lately. So yeah, it's like today. I'm not having a drink today. I only had one glass of wine yesterday. Day before, I only had a couple of cans. But I'm not a bit of a binge drinker, mate. What it is, I'll do really well for a week, not drink anything, and then I'll feel good, and I'll have a drink, and then boom, I'll sort of wake up 4 days later, and there'll be bottles everywhere.
Yeah, that's hard. I've done that for years.
Were you similar? Yeah. It's having that first drink. Once you have that first drink, then all common sense just goes out the window.
Stop, just go. Drink.
Yeah. That's it. It's easy. If you don't have that first drink, it ain't even that hard, is it? As long as you don't have that first drink. But if you have that first drink, then, you're playing with fire.
Depends how far into it you are, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I know I gave up drink for 7 years when I was in late 40s. I didn't touch a drop. I didn't even bother. And I could have the odd beer and it didn't bother me. But then I started drinking heavy again, and I was okay for a few months, and then I just got back into the routine of it. It creeps up on you, doesn't it? It creeps up on you.
That's what scares me. If I have one, I know I won't. I'll be back on it, like, you know. And
And do you know what's really bad, right? You could not have a drink like you're doing now for 6 months, and then you could go for a drink and just drink for one day, right?
No, I wouldn't do it. See,
no. But if you did do it, and
if I did,
and then you'll think in your mind, oh, I'm cured. Look, I went for a drink the other day, and I'm cured, but you're not. Because what you'll do it again, and then
do it again. Exactly.
Yeah. It's like you get like this false sense of security, thinking, "Oh, look, I've beat it now," but you haven't. Because that happened to me. I had a drink one night, a good drink. I hadn't drank in years, and I had a good drink one night, and I was fine the next day. I didn't want to drink, and I thought in back of my mind, I thought, bloody hell, look at that! I'm fully cured now. So my defences went down. I think I went on another drink like a few months later with a mate of mine, and I ended up going on a week bender. Just goes to show,
Hey, big up, Matt. He's off it as well. He came up on the first New Year's Day, wasn't it? New Year's Day. You know, legendary Mac, Tony.
What's it called?
Legendary Mac. Legendary.
Oh no, he's in the chat now. I can see him.
Yeah, he gave up drinking on New Year's Day. I think it was on first.
Oh, did this just gone?
Coming out 6 months.
Yeah, it will be. January, February, March, April, May. 5 months. Yeah. Oh, big up, legendary Mike. Yeah, good on you, mate. Yeah.
He's doing good too.
Yeah. I think but when people go on about it, though, like when you give up drinking, you don't really want to talk about booze, really, do you? You know, just want to just get on with it, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, it's
I went out with my neighbours. I think it was last month, and I was sitting there and he was offering me a can 3 times, and I was like, no, I don't want one. And then I stayed there for about half hour, and I was getting this fucking really bad urge just to have one,
Yeah.
I had to get out of there, and came up here and had my food, and
it does pass, doesn't it? But for 10 minutes, you get an urge, don't you? But if you pass it does
that close to fucking opening one. I knew if I opened it, I just got to get out of there, and I just got out of there.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done it myself. Yeah, once. Oh yeah, you do, and then that had been it. Yeah. No, that's it. No, if you do feel like, because obviously you're going to get a thirst for it, aren't you? Now and again. But no, you do know in your mind that after 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it'll pass. It will pass.
Yeah.
It's just,
It happened yesterday as well. I was in fucking Sports Direct and Neath. My head was fucking all over the place, and I was just thinking, run to the nearest pub and fucking have a pint, and obviously I didn't in the end.
Yeah.
And luckily, thank fuck.
I know it's there all the time, and it just comes out of the blue, doesn't it? Look at that, you're in Sports Direct, you're busy.
Yeah, it does.
You wouldn't even think about a drink, would you? But it just comes over you, doesn't it? It just comes over you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's weird. And yet other times you can be in a pub, you can be in an off-license.
Yeah, and it doesn't bother you.
Yeah, it doesn't even bother you. It's weird how it works. Yeah. I know, it is bloody weird. Yeah. But I'm, because like you said, when I get I want to get back driving or whatever, even a bike will do for a start. I want to get back travelling about, and with the booze, Plus it makes you feel like shit, doesn't it? It's not worth it, is it, drinking it? For the bit of the little.
That's what I thought yesterday. Do I want to fucking, go back to feeling like what you said, fucking shit and the rest of it,
That's right, yeah. For a few hours of being off your head, you pay the price for days, don't you?
About that, I was muted.
Exactly.
It's just not worth it, is it, really?
And then all the hard work I've done is fucking gone, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then you feel like you feel mad at yourself, don't you? You're like,
you feel mad at yourself.
But so that makes you drink more then, because you feel that fed up because you're mad at yourself. You think, fuck it, I may as well have a fucking drink now. That's the sort of mentality you get, yeah. It's horrible. It's horrible thing. It is a mental illness, isn't it? It's a mental illness.
Alcoholism is a very serious illness, isn't it?
It is. It's horrible, isn't it? It's okay
exactly saying, Matt. That's it. Fuck alcohol. Fuck what it does to you. Fuck it all. Straight up the fucking arse. The fucking cunting thing.
That's it. And that's how I give up for 7 years. I just went, fuck it, fuck the lot of it. And I did.
It's
pretty much like you did. Just said, fuck the lot of it. I've had enough of it. That's what I did. I stopped for 7 years. I just went, fuck it all.
That's it. That's all it. That's the fucking
No.
I was having a good chat with somebody yesterday in the group about alcohol and shit. And it was a good chat.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, well, at least being an alcoholic, at least there's plenty of people going through the same shit, isn't there? Because it's bloody rife at the moment, alcoholism, isn't it?
Right, and you're talking to people who, you're talking to people who are going through or have been through the same as you as well. So
yeah, exactly.
You're probably helping each other out by talking about it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, where I go, it's mainly like alcoholics. It is for drugs and alcohol, but it's just mainly alcoholics, basically,
Yeah, that's right.
There's a few people on drugs and stuff.
But
there's one guy. I won't say his name or anything, but he was in A&E over the pandemic, and he turned to fucking drugs and drink, and he's 3 months sober now as well, same as me. He gave up the same time as I did.
Bloody hell.
All that COVID and fucking working, fuck knows how many hours. He started taking drugs and fucking drinking. And
He's
God,
yeah. I've heard about that. Yeah, it's meant to have gone through the roof through that, with people's lifestyle. Yeah. Because a lot of people were spending a lot of time at home when there was normally out and about doing things. They were stuck at home.
Yeah, it was just fucking chaos in the hospitals and shit,
Yeah, that's right. And people were self-medicating. They couldn't get treatments for like pains, they was in pain. So they'd have a drink, wouldn't they, as self-medicating and that. Yeah. It's really... No, good on you, Andrew. Anyway, mate, you give me inspiration. Like I do ghost a lot. I don't come on YouTube a lot, but I will ghost a lot. And
I do.
When I do see on, it does give me inspiration seeing what you're doing, mate. It does, nice one.
I think you've got to come to that point where you want to do it yourself, and
that's all it is.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that. It ain't hard. You've just got to want to do it yourself. It's no good going into rehabs because other people want you to do, or if you're being tested by it.
I was too far into it last year. Look.
Yeah. I've done all that in the past. My girlfriend doesn't like me drinking and all that. Yeah. No, you won't give up. You just got to want to do it yourself, haven't you? It's simple as that. And you will do it. You will do it if you want to do it yourself. You just do it, don't you? You just do it. It's a choice, and it's a choice, and you just. It's an hard choice. It's not easy. It's willpower. That's what it is. It's just willpower.
Willpower. Yeah.
Determination, willpower. Your mind will do it. If your brain is in gear to do it, it'll do it. It's willpower. That's it.
Yeah.
As simple as that. It's about focus, isn't it? Just thinking, right, fuck it, fuck the booze, just fuck it off. Simple as that. Yeah. Right, I'm going to have my bath now. It's been good jumping on, Ministry. Good to see you, Andrew.
Yeah, cheers,
Yeah. Good to see you, mate. I thought I'd just jump on because I've seen you on and that. I thought I'd jump on and say hello, Yeah. Right. Have a good one, Have a good one. Everybody in the chat, have a good day. Yeah, take it easy, man. God bless.
All right.
Yes, Frankie.
All right. 10 minutes. I gotta go.
Yeah, no worries. I
gotta go to the meeting. 20 past 10. I gotta walk up now.
You got far to go?
Yeah. What?
Have you got far to go to get to your meeting?
About 15-20 minute walk up there. not far really.
That's right. A bit of decent bit of exercise.
Yeah, get a bit of air as well. Yeah.
Morning.
Morning. How you doing?
How's it this morning?
Not bad, not bad. You going all right?
Have you recovered from the shouty quiz?
Yeah, I think so. No, it went well. It's just like
Gamer?
all else, you know, teething issues.
Yeah, no, it's I couldn't help but I was flicking between Grippers and Society X's. And then I was watching Society X's because I just couldn't stop giggling at Gamer. I know it's childish, but when he kept butting in all the time, I was just giggling. I was just giggling.
Yeah, well, when I do it on my panel, I'll be selective about the guests that I have on.
Yeah, you won't be there. Like.
I will be selective about the guests because I mean, don't get me wrong. He's more than welcome to participate. You know what I mean? But
we'll let him on mic with you first.
He lacks the patience.
Yeah, you got to have patience when it comes to Gamer if he's in that fucking film.
Well, I think the problem is it's him that lacks the patience.
No, he's just a fucking idiot when he does it, and he doesn't care about other people. And so, but anyway, I'll be back in 2 minutes. So I'm going to do something.
No worries, Andrew.
Yeah. So, what you up to, ministry? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm all right. Not a lot today. I was up early, been out with the dog already early. Yeah, done all my chores and shit. So I thought I'd chuck a morning live on. I haven't done a proper morning live for ages, so I thought I'd do one. You know what I mean?
I think Zara B's accusing me of having a mullet.
Nothing wrong with mullets.
It's business in the front, party in the back.
Party in the back.
Party in the back. Yep.
Nothing wrong with a mullet.
Not wrong with a mullet, mate. It's the rednecks version of high fashion.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But what you been up to? Oh, no.
Not a lot. Just the odd quick stream and not been up to a lot. I did have a few days off then. Of course, I had problems with one of my dogs, so that made me go quiet for a few days more. You know what I mean? So just been not ghosting. I've been commenting in chats, but not participating in many panels.
Yeah, it can get a bit much, and sometimes you just do need a day off or so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to get your head straight, because it's when you're talking to people on here, it's hard to it's almost hard to keep track of reality because this is so everything on fucking YouTube so fake.
Yeah.
So, oh dear.
Yeah. Like Gripper does the same. I know he has. He'll do a few days of good long lives, and then he'll take 3 or 4 days off and do other things. And yeah, I'm sort of the same. I'm not one of these. I couldn't live stream every day. If I do 2 or 3 days in a row where I do a live stream, whether one be an hour, one be 3, and one be like 4 or something, after like doing 3, I've got to take 3 or 4 days off.
Yeah.
Not because of stress or anything like that, just because I don't want to, I don't feel like doing it every day, If I was doing it every day, it wouldn't be fun.
You end up burning out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen it. I've done it myself, mate. It's not easy to put this on 24, 7 days a week. And what I find is that when you've been streaming for a while and then you stop, you come back and your numbers are never as good as what they were before you went away.
No.
It takes a little while to build them back up again, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, pretty much the whole stretch covered, didn't they, with live streams? There's normally a live stream on pretty much all the time. We do with more people putting them out there, actually, to be honest, so that there is always pretty much somewhere for people to go.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. I've noticed a little bit quieter in the mornings and afternoons.
Yeah.
But I think other people have noticed as well and have started to do them in the afternoon. You know,
Jamie had some great numbers yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
He had like 170 in his stream.
Yeah,
that's great for 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Is that?
Yeah, I like the afternoon, early evening. You know, 3 to 6, 3 to 7 is a good fucking slot. Like it's a good time to be on.
Well, not only that as well is the guests that come on normally, they're not fucking pissed at that time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you start getting later, the later you get, the drunker people get, and the more chaotic your stream is.
Yeah, that comes with the territory, though, doesn't it? You know, with the late streams and that. Yeah. Now the afternoon ones, you know, I've like you said, other people that haven't had a drink or anything, or they're just getting in from work, and now like most, I don't turn the fucking telly on. I'll go up. I don't turn the telly on. I come in and turn the fucking computer on. You know what I mean? Or if I turn the telly on, it's on.
Yeah, I don't watch TV anymore. To be fair,
Hey,
go on. Sorry.
How's your plantation coming on with the drain pipes?
I've had to put a pin in it because I'm working now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't particularly have much time. I do like 50 hours a week, so most of my time is taken up doing that, and then if I get any chance to have any downtime, you know, I've got my family and my hobbies and all that stuff, and it's just.
Well, I went around my friend's there the other day, and he's got all cast iron drain pipes and stuff. He's taken all his down and replaced them with chains. No, I think it was only his gut room that was still metal. I think he replaced all the new one with PVC. When I went round, he had chains there instead of a drain pipe, so the water can drip down the chain.
Yeah, it's a good idea, is that?
He's done the same thing you were on about, and made like a wall climber for like cabbages and carrots and that. And
mate, it does make a lot of sense to grow vertically, because when you grow on the ground, you're only using the space that's available to you on the ground.
Well, I think he says he's only going to use it for like nursery things just before they go on the ground. But yeah, it saves space, and I mean,
let me see if I can find something for you. 1 second.
Anyway, I've been to Greg's and got a goodie bag.
Nice.
Well, I only went there for a carrier bag and a donut. So I was carrying too many things. I went to the pie shop next door, Taylor Pies. John and Kendra all know Taylor's. They're doing the best pies. I go to Taylor's for my pies.
I'm just sharing a screen, Ministry. If you can pop it on for us.
Greg's for a bag.
It's just a wall of green, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it's in a factory or something, though.
Yeah, they do.
Well, no, this is essentially in a warehouse. Yeah.
Yeah. Big factory unit.
Yeah, it's a big. You can transfer. You know, you can convert warehouses into farms, industrial land into farms. What was originally brownfield sites, which means that obviously you can't grow crops on there because it was used for industrial purposes, and the chances are the soil's contaminated. Yeah, but because it doesn't actually grow in the soil, look at that. Tell me that's not beautiful.
No, it's not, to be honest. It looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. I mean, what I'm used to is an
allotment. It's the future, mate. It's the future. I find that to me,
maybe there's people like you that's destroying our children's future and our grandchildren's future, because if that's the world that's going into, that's not natural to me.
Well, they're
right,
trying to push it on us.
Do you consider that industrial farming methods are natural, where they just plant one crop and then they strip the soil of all the nutrients? And
well,
eventually
the soil itself, it's earth, isn't it? So it's moved about by nature itself. None of that's going to be like moving soil, worms and bugs and creatures.
Well, no, because there is no worms and bugs and creatures in it, because it's a closed environment. The only thing that's in there are the exact things that the plant needs in order to grow. That's it.
Well, they're trying to push aquaculture on us. Have you seen the aquaculture? There's an old office block in London.
Combine it with these systems.
They grow fish. Reese, if you
the fish water through the plants to grow the plants, and it's a repetitive cycle. The fish feed the plants. The fish then clean the water, goes back up.
It's a closed loop system. So basically, if you incorporated something like a worm farm into that, so when you grow your crops, you're going to have excess plant material that you don't eat. You don't eat the whole plant, yeah? So say, for example, you grow cauliflower, you only eat the flower of the cauliflower, don't you? So all that waste, those leaves, traditionally they're thrown away. If you were to feed them, if you were to put that into a worm farm, those worms would break that down into some great compost. Now, I know that you're not typically using compost, but you can use it for things that you can't grow in vertically. So, like fruit trees, for example, it's no good. You can't plant an apple tree vertically, can you? An apple tree already grows vertically, but it needs to go in ground. So you do have a use for things like composting in that respect. But then, those worms are going to get nice and fat from eating that excess plant material.
That comment either.
You what, sorry?
I was just going off optical turnkeys. Yeah, comment there. No one's freaking out.
Nearly every salad and vegetable in the supermarket is grown hydroponically.
Yeah, when you buy them from there.
Fucking one.
I was down the gardens the other day. I got about fucking 6 tons of fucking greens.
Yeah. So basically, you'd feed your excess plant material to the worms, and then you feed the worms to the fish in your fish tank. And when the fish have eaten the worms and digested it, they shit in the water. Now, if you leave that, it makes the water toxic. But you can use that water to filter through your hydroponic system. And what that does then is the plants purify that water they take out the nutrients that they need, and it goes back into the fish tank as clean water.
Yeah.
Is that Steve on the mountain?
Yep.
It is, yep.
How's your mountain, Steve?
Strange, actually, today. Very strange. Thanks for asking.
Why is the mountain strange?
I woke up to 4 dinghy divers about 5 o'clock this morning. Five people coming over from Africa walked up through my mountain, looking for how to get to a big city without going on the main roads.
Oh.
So I sat there and kind of watched them climbing the mountain, which was fucking strange.
You don't give them directions, Steve?
Steve,
of course I did. Of course I did.
Calais that way. Dover's that way.
Of course I did. I gave them my phone number and email address just in case they get lost as well.
Oh, that's awesome, mate.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
How's your day going? You're talking about some real sci-fi dodgy stuff. You know that, yeah?
You say it's dodgy, but I contest that the way that we grow crops at the moment is far more dodgy. Because we're stripping the soil of natural nutrients.
I like you to go down my allotments and say that.
Well, no, you probably utilize crop rotation in your allotments because that's what's traditionally what people do. But on an industrial scale, when the only thing that a farmer's growing is, take for example, rapeseed, yeah, fields and fields and fields of yellow, and then the very next year he puts rapeseed in there again, fields of yellow. The very next year, rapeseed again. Now, the problem is with doing that is you don't, traditionally what you do is you'd rotate the crops through that field. So you do rapeseed one year and then you do like turnips the other year because they fix nitrogen into the soil. And then you do like peas or watercress, and then a year that you'd leave it fallow where there'd be nothing in it and you just let weeds grow. And what that does is the problem with just growing one crop is it depletes the nutrients in the soil. You're not putting anything back, so you're then forced to use fertilizers. And we're already facing. I mean, are you familiar with the phosphorus crisis?
Yep.
That's basically an issue with the fact that we can't.
I don't really comment unless you're on the panel.
Sorry,
I was talking optical turnkey.
You can't. You know, if the phosphorus runs out, which it's, you know, at the rate that we're using it, it's kind of likely that that's going to happen.
Yeah, this is why those commercial and industrial growers they use extra phosphorus. Do you get me? Yeah.
Yeah.
They use
the thing, though.
We can see nothing of the future is going to be natural or like to us.
Nothing that we eat now is natural. Let's be completely honest. Unless you're hunter-gathering.
If you spend the money on it, you can always tell when things are natural because they don't come in a perfect shape and form.
Is farming natural?
Yes.
Well, I just think we're going into an age.
Farming's natural.
I just think in the future there's going to be fucking no humans because everyone's going to cut the cock off. Everyone's a weakling like fucking optical turnkey and can't produce fucking offspring. And then the food that we eat is going to make us more weak. And then it will be a lot easier to be controlled than what we are anyway. I just think it's fucking sad. I think we should be more natural.
You're right.
That's it. It's just an opinion. I prefer to walk around covered in leaves. I don't need to wear fucking Vans or
but you're not, though, are you?
But you don't. Like Steve on a fucking mountain because there's no men in the world no more.
But you're not doing it, though, are you?
It's a big girly world we fucking live in. Everyone's a fucking bitch. People get offended.
I can get bitchy. I'm not a bitch.
Well, everyone's. That's what it is. We live in a girly world. Everyone's full of estrogen.
Well,
there's no natural water. Nothing's natural. Yeah, you're right. But it's fucking shit. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
I think we're living in a rural-ready world, but man's got lazy.
Titty milk when they're born. They have powdered milk. Old women produce powdered milk when they're in the fucking 90s.
I had breast milk. I still look for breast.
Breast is best.
But you tell me how you're going to artificially create that in a big warehouse with straight lines.
Require what?
I could artificially impregnate
breast milk,
powdered milk.
Or put ladies through a phantom pregnancy for breast milk. Yeah,
there's plenty of dairy alternatives, isn't there? You can use soy.
Well,
not growing in a warehouse like that.
There'll be plugs full of clones all getting their titters milked.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're cloning the whole world.
Yep.
Babies won't even be born from ladies no more. From the women, they'll be born in little cubicles, kinder eggs. Look at the surprise on this one.
Energy cells. That's all we are.
And I think I could stop cancer now by alkalizing your fucking body from being acidic. It's very easy.
I think you've gone a bit too far down that conspiracy theory rabbit hole there.
I kind of got a little bit too much out too soon. I should have given it one bit at a time, shouldn't I? It's all about how it's laid on the table, Reese. If I come down yours and
I don't think babies from Kinder eggs is going to happen anytime soon, Arky.
But they already are. Cloning, fucking test tube babies. They already are. Genetic decisions, you know. I want my son to be a fucking solicitor, so I'm going to go to a sperm bank and I'm going to get DNA that's equivalent to a solicitor. It's already been done, man. It's genetic programming. Hitler started.
You were getting everybody vaccinated to save your loved ones.
Do you not think that in societies that have like arranged marriages, is that not essentially a form of selective breeding?
Does that not come out of religion?
That's making sure that you're not fucking your own daughters and you're fucking your own sisters. That's what that is. That's control and respect.
Because a lot of arranged marriages in cultures where it occurs between cousins. So actually, it's not a fail safe against that happening. However, what it does do is, you know, if say for example, if you were arranging a marriage, you'd want to arrange a marriage with the best person, like to marry your daughter, for example. You'd want a male that's got intelligence, that looks physically healthy. That we do it all the time, selective breeding.
Yeah,
you know, people don't
we
think
like
that
these
it's
days,
been occurring, but it's been happening throughout history.
Here's one here.
You can get the ugliest and most disabled Stephen Hawkins, right? You can put him in a fucking OK Cupid, and you can make him sound like any fucking handsome diva you want. Do you get me, yeah? Yeah, people are lying these days, yeah? You go for an operation these days because you can't walk properly. You go for getting your eyesight tested. You go for a different fucking sweat glands, yeah? People are lying these days. We've got different color hair. We don't even look like or sound like what we look like, yeah? So it's already happening.
Well, it's been happening for millennia.
Why has it been happening?
Never had the word
because
for it
people like you are allowing it to happen, and then silencing people like me and Steve who might be outspoken.
People like me. What pigeonhole are you putting me in, Aki?
No, nothing like that. But you'll be on that side right now, so I'll do.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't think that we should necessarily discount technologies that can help us live sustainably. Just because it scares a few people because they don't understand it.
What's your views on there? Is it the neural link what they put into your brain?
Reese, out of respect, yeah. About 30 years ago, I was a working fisherman, working on a deckhand trawling boats, yeah. Or sorry, I was a deckhand working on trawling boats. Now, understanding, we were catching more jellyfish than most other fish. And there was big scientific programs and documentaries, and we were constantly being told, in a few years, jellyfish is going to be our main protein source.
There's lots of them. They reproduce really quickly.
They haven't got a natural predator. They don't have a predator. Do you get me, yeah?
Yeah.
So we need to develop a predator. They're taking over the seas. And where you see them taking over the seas, they're taking over the coastlines. When they take over the coastlines, there ain't no fucking fresh fish.
Has anybody seen that big wash-up that's been occurring in Teesside? There's loads of crabs and all sorts of shellfish. They've said they've said that they think it's because there are dredging boats dredging out the Tees, and it's stirring up the harmful chemicals that were put into the water when we started industrializing, but didn't realize the impacts of environmental pollution.
All the shit that's laid at the bottom. Yeah, we went for fish and chips there down the beach the other day in this little hut, and they were a steak actually. And all the swimmers were complaining that there was loads of crabs, jellyfish.
Yeah, but it fucking stinks as well.
Yeah.
Especially with it being sunny. With it being sunny now, it'll fucking
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than the smell of rotting shellfish.
No.
Well, you'd expect that at the beach, don't you? I like all them smells at the beach. You open all new areas and receptors in your brain. And
smell shellfish. Oh, fucking hell. I can imagine.
You know what? Yeah. What I think the worst smell in the world is a human shit. I can take a baby shit, a dog shit, a cat shit, but a human shit. Oh, there's a certain linger, isn't there?
Them vegan shits, definitely.
I've never smelled the vegan shit, to be honest.
I thought vegans shit little pellets like rabbits.
And I don't mean a shit down the toilet. I mean like an outdoor.
And then we ate them to make sure they got all the nutrition out.
Oh, like a rabbit does.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting they are.
We got the shit eating vegans.
And on that note, with the conversation turning to shit, literally, I'm gonna leave.
You're not allowed.
I'm not leaving because we're talking about shit. I've got some stuff to do. My wash is about to finish, so I'm just gonna go.
You're not allowed. You're grounded.
Well, come back, Ray.
You're committed here. You're committed here for the next 20 hours. You've been dosed up with free LSD trips. You've got to stay with us now.
Hang on. If you sent me some free LSD trips, I would stay here.
Well, you're here then. Stay. Don't go. Wait until they arrive.
Oh, it's nice to be. It's nice to be wanted, isn't it? Nice to be wanted, guys. I might pop back on later on if you're still on. I'm just like I say, I've got some chores to take care of around house. But
yeah, no worries.
I'll catch you all in a bit.
Baby, if you've got to go away. Who was that Boyzone?
Yeah, probably.
Take that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, Steve.
Or was it E17? No, it was E17.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I liked him.
No. It was the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, was it?
I don't know. Go and ask.
Blind Harvey still alive, or did they kill him off yet?
Hopefully they're all dead.
I sort of liked him when he came out and he started out speaking out about it all. You know, people.
What do you think about?
Everybody seems to say the same things.
About who?
About the elite being controlled and these fancy parties that the celebrities go to, and if they don't do like certain acts, that they don't make it in the music industry.
Yeah, well, we've known that for years.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, he started talking about it, didn't he? But then he started getting paranoid. They were knocking on his door. He went missing for a week. He took a load of drugs. And I think for most of it, it's all just, it is what it is, isn't it? It's what you see.
Put yourself where you want to see. What you want to see, you got to surround yourself by.
Yeah, the ocean.
Well,
see what I did there?
Yeah.
It's what you see. Put yourself in the ocean. You're surrounded by sea.
So yeah, check this out, boys. Right, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock this morning. It's pitch black. Yeah, I'm sound asleep. Grizzles is barking. Grizzles don't never bark. He's got a yip, 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 yip. Yeah, you don't, like he's almost like his balls being clenched. You get me? Yeah, he's got a fucking yelp, not a fucking bark. This morning he's barking. I come outside of me bus. There's 4 black fellas stood there. Excuse me. Yeah, 4 people looking like them from Senegal, to be precise. And they were. They just come off one of the boats out there.
Stevie should have took them hostage.
Yeah.
No, I just sent them on their way.
You should have at least made them go back down and recover you the fucking engine off the boat.
Yeah, no, they've already got the boat. Look, listening to all the boat activity out there today and last night. Yeah, these fellas, they're hunted. Do you get me? Yeah, so just give them water, give them a bag of sugar, and adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.
Yeah. So you reckon you would have sent them down to collect an engine? Flipping heck, man.
I'd have shouted, fetch that fucking boat up here. Don't walk up here without that fucking boat, you fucking moron. Wasting my time walking down there. I want the engine. Is it Honda?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if it's there, it will be there tomorrow. That's what I think.
I remember it was a few years back now. There was a guy, I'm sure he had a YouTube channel. He was going down the beach in the UK and he was taking the dinghies and he was putting them on eBay. And he got arrested for it. Or I don't think he got. I think the police come down and says, "Oh, like it is like classed as stolen property or whatever, and handling stolen goods or whatever." We don't know where they've got the boat from, or. But I always just think, well, if someone's left it at the side of the road, I'm fucking having it. Find escapers, isn't it?
Well, that would have been my thinking.
Found this on the beach years ago. And I've never even opened it.
I'd like to be thinking like that too, but what if I left it down by the side of the road?
Morning, shits and giggles. Yeah, good idea for income, shits and giggles. Pimp them out as rent boys.
Rent a boy. Do you like it down the hatch today? It's from Legends.
I got a letter today. I had to go down for a postal collection today.
Oh yeah, who was your letter from?
The medical.
You're breaking up, Steve, in the tunnel. We're losing signal under the tunnel.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen footage of that Zara, the Australian Coast Guard burning all the fucking Filipino and Vietnamese boats.
Well, to be honest, though, they're not doing anything that we didn't do on pirate boats to claim our land. We all did the same fucking shit. Like, America stolen land. They took that off the natives. Pretended that we discovered the world was round because he sailed around the curve and found America. It's a kind of magic, eh? And then it was filled with all the Irish. See all the Irish who went there, they're not daft. See, they were already there anyway, I reckon. I reckon they were sharing the fucking native ground with the Indians until the people went and made it America.
Well, they pushed them out their own lands down into Mexico, didn't they? So,
and up to Canada.
Yeah, and up north as well. Yeah.
Well, you can speculate and you can wish that is equivalent to the PIP, but it isn't. It's a receipt from my leg injury 2 years ago. Yeah, them poor Mayans, you know, like I feel for them South Americans. You know, they had it good in comparison to most of the world. They've had a culture that was really, really good.
Yeah, shit. I'm streaming to 2 channels, shit. So you might be the only person watching on Ministry live streams rather than Ministry of Madness. What I'll do is I'll remove and shut down the Ministry live streams one. I won't delete it. Save changes. Jobs are good then. Shit, so you might not be able to see it now. You might have to come over to this one. Morning, Budge.
Did you send them the link first, Ministry?
No, I just went on both channels just to get some watch hours on the other channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's only one watching, which looks like it was shits and giggles. But yeah.
So what's been up to them, boys? No protests today?
No, I couldn't make it today. I had things to do. And
yeah, last few days I've just been enjoying the sun, getting out as much as possible in it, and it's been lovely. No, it was me that was shit running 2 channels, being the twat.
It's about time you had some good weather there.
Yeah, it is. We're just coming out of mud season at the moment.
All right, getting ready for Glastonbury.
Some will be, not me.
Nah, it's a load of shit nowadays. It's too commercialized.
Yep.
Anything I like, if I was going to go to a festival, it'll be a small one. Like not small, like a few thousand people there or whatever. But yeah, I don't like the big ones, the big commercialized ones. We've got a local one at Hardwick Park. And you've got Noel Gallagher on. And all them. I just think, it's fucking too commercialized now.
When they took the festivals away from the people of the heritage, you know, the road peoples and stuff, the horse drawn, yeah. When they took it away from us, I says, fuck all that festival. You know, it's like sold out.
Well, all like your big names who are like headline, they expect everybody to be there and watching. We've heard it all before. We've heard the albums, heard it on the radio, and you shit live. What I like to hear is the new and upcoming people, or the people who aren't that big, because when they play, they want to play like it's the fucking very last time they'll ever play. You know what I mean? It's probably the biggest thing they've ever done. They'll put on a good performance and listen to things you don't know. When you know all the words and you know what's coming next, and a guitar solo, drum, it all gets fucking boring. Yeah, years ago, Aaron used to be there.
But that's why we do the anti-Glastonbury and the anti-Green Foods. Do you get me? Yeah, we do the anti-festival. Yeah, and we get on it. You know, it's for the people. Fuck the fucking commercial world. Yeah, we made it, and we can take it everywhere. You know, it might take a few years for people to jump in on it. You know, for it to grow like it has. Yeah, but that's what it's about. I remember Secret Garden Party, and there was only 200 people at the first party, and now there's like fucking 20,000 people going.
Yeah, Secret Garden parties are good.
Yeah, I definitely prefer smaller festivals. Definitely. Yeah. The best ones I've been to have been ones that, you know, you get a phone call a week before and we found out there's a festival, and we used to go to one in the Forest of Dean, and it was a traveller run festival, 10 quid to get in, and that was for parking more than anything. But they had good acts in, you know.
Yeah.
Even though it was only like 500 to 1,000 people, they had good acts in there, good DJs, good acts. You know, late 90s, early 90s, sorry, start of the rave scene.
Ministry, you must know of Crickow, the Green Man Festival.
Yeah.
That's always a good family orientated one, you know, always good lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get offered tickets every year. A good mate of mine's mum works for the Glanask estate, and he sometimes does some pest control for him on the estate. And every year he messages me and asks me if I want 2 tickets. You know, but I haven't taken him up on it yet. I should do, really. Just, you know, it's a bit rude to say no, but yeah, if I'm not going to use them, I don't want to take them.
Yeah, that's respects. Yeah. If I was in England, I'd get about 5 wristbands for every festival that I want to go to, and I don't have to turn up to any. I was quite lucky like that going festivals. And, yeah. I love it. It's a beautiful life.
Yeah, I'd rather do lots of like small festivals than just do one big one.
Yeah, big ones are too chaotic. I did Reading one year, and because I wanted to see Neil Young, and it was just absolute fucking chaos, to be honest. Just too many people, but yeah, that's just me. You know, in big fucking crowds, like.
I tell you what, though, being able to party with 250,000 people there to party and another 250 people working, you know, like that's fucking beautiful power. Do you get me? Yeah. Loves it. You know, like the worst thing that I seen at the festivals with the cream foods, yeah, when we were up near Manchester, and you got the Liverpool lads and you got the fucking Manchester lads, and they're being separated at the end of the festival, yeah. These people are being separated. You go this way and they're going that way. Hey, what the fuck, yeah? And then you see all the fights outside, and it's the police that orientate it because they're doing the divisions. Everybody's happy until, you know, like the police are there.
Yeah, you get herded, don't you, like sheep?
Yeah. Well, man, see how people are treated going into the festivals now. It's worse than going into jail. You know? Metal detectors, glass detectors.
There was a good free party in Port Talbot over Easter. I saw the footage of it, but Wales, South Wales, South East Wales in particular is a hot spot at the moment. Obviously, people can come over from Forest of Dean or Bristol, find an abandoned industrial estate and just chop the locks. In they go, fuck all the police can do about it. They've got to wait for it to end.
Yeah, good stuff. Free party, squat parties, happy days.
South Wales is a hot spot at the moment. Hot spot.
Very good. So anybody want to party the summer away? Get down to fucking South Wales, innit?
Yeah, there's certain groups, I don't know who they are, but there's certain groups on Facebook or Insta or wherever that you can join, leave your phone number, and they'll text you where and when the party is.
Yeah.
Like 2 days before. So
I mean, like, I've been away from Bristol now, what, fucking 9 years, yeah? But I guarantee you, I still know a few of them sound systems is doing them parties. That would be nice. Go to a big fuck off rave, eh? Fly over just to go raving.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some strangies in the Forest of Dean, Kipper, but I do like the Forest of Dean. I've got to be honest.
You still got a lot of people hiding out there, do you?
Yeah. What's that?
You still got a lot of people hiding out in the Forest of Dean, have you?
No, not so many. I had friends that bought a little corner of the forest, developed them way out, part between Chepstow and Gloucestershire, at the start of the Forest of Dean, and they got fucking moved on. So I think they were clamping down on all the sites in the forest. There's probably still some there, but none that I personally know anybody on. The people I knew liked the area so much that they bought a little cottage between about 4 of them down the road, a little small holding, and just moved some of the some buses down there. Nothing the council could do then because there was a house there. So some of them were living in the house, and others took their yurts or benders, whatever you want to call them, benders at the time, more than yurts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the forest parties used to be fucking bonkers back in the early 90s. Fair play. Just turn up and then wake up about 3 days later and not know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure we used to do a festival years ago in Wales in the forest. Might have been called Forest Fest anywhere. I can't remember. But that was pretty good. It was brilliant. I liked it on a night time when it was all dark.
Yeah. There's a
used to be no more though, are they?
No, there's a few festivals, quite large-ish ones. You know, during the summer, but there's a new one for this year at Margam Park, and it is fucking. It's going to be huge. The headliners and that are fucking crazy. So they've gone all in for it. Like, I don't know whether you know, the council are fucking fronting money for it or what, but I'll see if I can find it in a minute. Is that the one?
Is that your car, Steve?
I can drive it if I can fix it.
L200, is it? No good.
Yeah,
it's been parked up for 4 years.
What's the matter with it?
Something to do with the diesel tank and pump. And then the mechanic, he took away the fucking cam belt and fucking took the head off, and yeah, it's all fucked up now. Now there's loads of bolts and nuts missing, parts missing.
Try you'll be able to use your. You might be able to use your water pump, your window washer pump. We used to do stuff like that when we were young ones with cars.
Right.
We had an old diesel, and the fuel pump went, so we diverted the fuel into the window washers.
Okay.
For the window washers, we just had a bottle of water. Gravity fed.
Sounds interesting. Yeah.
With old cars like that, they're not old, but they're more mechanical than electronic, so you can still like muck about with them.
Yeah. This is the blessing with my Mercedes. You know, like that's one of those old engines that you can play around with. I think that Mitsubishi, that's all a computer. You know, which
looks like a new one.
It's like the Android that comes with the house. You know, it's computers that fucks everything up. Takes away the mechanic side of things, doesn't it? And the logics, you know, the common sense about how engines operate. These computers take over, and it just like what are they there for? Makes no sense.
New Age travelers used to rock up and put sites in the Forest of Dean. That's why they don't hide in the forest, but they do, but they don't. You know.
If you're going to get a Mitsubishi truck, you want like a Shogun or something. You don't want an L200. They're all right. I suppose it'd be all right just commuting around, like, but they fucking just weak as shit.
Do you get me? Yeah. If you're not a mechanic, if you haven't got a tool, those toys are just toys. Do you get me? Yeah.
But no, the L200s aren't. They shit. They snap in half very easily.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it's a true fact. Just type in the Google L200 snapping, going over a hill or a jump, and
mate, honest with you, Ash, I look at these vehicles and I can see that they're toys. Yeah, they're designed for the motorway. Yeah, they're designed for the boys with the gold chains and the fucking sport trainers. You know, yeah, they're not designed for mountains.
Yeah, that's damn right. Just driving around and that.
Yeah. You know,
I'd have one of them if I was you on that mountain, that L200 there, just to get me dog food in from the bottom to the top.
Yeah,
stuff like that. Get some logs in for, build me winter stash up. You can use it to work.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. That was the idea that the owner had. You know, he had all the good ideas, but
I've got loads of good ideas. Like that's about it. Just ideas. Got a better idea though.
Personally, if it was a good vehicle, it would have been designed and made by Spanish peoples for living in this environment. Yeah, when you see what vehicles they do drive,
you grow grapes. Spanish
yeah. So when you see what they do drive, I mean, they like the Citroen C15s. Yeah, because they go everywhere. They're front wheel drive, or you can get a 4-wheel drive. They go everywhere. They're high off the ground, so they climb over.
The best. The Renault 4.
And them, they got the same high clearance as well, yeah. And they'll climb anywhere. Do you get me? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need.
I know. That's what I'd be saying for years. If there's no Ford Transits in Spain, why come here with a Ford Transit? Why set up a Ford Transit garage if there's no Fords here? That's what I've always said, you know. Yeah, you get that grinder grinding.
Who's not with it?
Oh, that's terrible. You want to be over here? Yeah.
No, it's
I've
full
got.
now.
I got given another 3 types of weed yesterday, so I think I've got 7 types of weed now and 3 types of hash. Yeah.
Nice. That's just greedy.
Yeah. But you know what, Ministry? Yeah. I'm proud. I'm loud. None of it's costed me any money. I may have given people a few hours of my day, you know, but they fed me. I come away with fucking smokes, yeah. And there's Bunny Rabbit. My dogs are fed. They got food. They got safety. It's happy days, yeah, mate.
Yep.
Steve, do you eat much rabbit on the mountain now and again?
Mate, I have eaten a lot of rabbit since I've been in Spain because I like it, yeah. I never liked the Irish or the English rabbit, but I like the Spanish rabbit. Weird, damn it.
Yeah, I know you can't eat too much rabbit, but
yeah, you go crazy. Same with chicken. Go crazy eating chicken all the time.
I avoid. I don't eat chicken, me. Don't avoid it,
me too. I try and avoid chicken as well. That's strange.
What made you? I just don't buy it.
Right. Okay. And what made you take that decision?
Well, I don't like things from supermarkets. I mean, if I was going to get given one, if I get given a chicken, my mate gives us chickens now and again, and I'll cook and eat them. And they taste. They've got taste. They taste like chicken. When I get one.
But also, do you think that's something like the primitive in us, the animal in us? Because we know that it was an animal. We go through the process in our minds that is real food. Do you think that's possible?
Well, yeah. I mean, some people are addicted to like eating cardboard or glass, like these weirdos. Like to them, it's still food because you're consuming.
Yeah.
You think of most things that you eat. Why, just say like a lamb and sheep and. They just eat grass. Like what nutrients and where's all the fat come from? Where do they get all the? Because there's not much in grass or soil or worms or whatever they're eating. But if they're really fatty, aren't they? So where does all the fat come from? How they produce all that? So
I think that's
really food anyway.
The white sugars, isn't it? It's lactose, isn't it? It all turns to fats, isn't it? That's how that goes. Yeah. I think
different things. Yeah. As long as I've got a beer and a smoke, I'm happy.
Oh, lads, I got drunk on Saturday. Whoa.
Did you? What, on the rum?
No, red wine.
Nice.
Well, it's more like port. Yeah, it was more like port. There's a free festival.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, free festival. Drink as much as you like. Eat as much goat as you like. Happy days, yeah?
Oh, curry goat.
Yeah. Curry, some with food. Wow, it was lush.
Yeah, I like goat. Goat's really fatty, isn't it?
Yeah, I like goat.
Yeah, I like goat.
Yeah, that's a good meat, that is. I even ate some of the bones in an eyeball. Yeah, because people didn't think I would. So I did.
I only like goat from Jamaican guys, to be honest.
Okay.
Jamaicans do the best goat.
Okay. Well, hold your tongue until you gets over here for that festival. Yeah. When you gets over here for that festival, you might change your mind. Because that was some good goat. Yeah. I mean, like I've had good Jamaican goat, but not for the last fucking 9 years. Yeah. That was the best goat I've had in the last 9 years.
Oh, my mate he does like it's either 12 or 24 hour, like he cooks it for like 24 hours or 12 hours.
Yeah.
I'll say, like, if he says he's making it, I'll say, well, depends, like, when's it going to be ready? And he's like, well, I'm doing a small one, so that's 12 hours. Or I'm doing a big one, that's 24 hours.
Nice. Yeah. They do a lot of that style cooking here in Spain. Yeah, they do octopus like that, and they cook it with beer. Yeah, very nice.
I like octopus. Yeah,
I've never had it, to be honest. Yeah,
I like
the
it.
longer it cooks, the better. Yeah.
I've only ever, to be honest, I only eat fish either out of a tin with tuna and sardines and that, or battered from the fish shop.
Yeah.
But I don't even have that anymore. It doesn't taste the same.
Oh, steamed fish is lovely.
Unless you're at the seaside, near the beach. The more inland you are, the worse the fish is.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Ministry? Are you a fish eater?
Yeah. The only thing I don't really like is mussels, and that's the taste. I eat virtually anything else.
Mussels in a jar.
I don't like the beard on the mussels. That's why I don't eat mussels.
Mussels aren't for me. Everything else, all the shellfish, all the cephalopods, so octopus,
oysters,
cuttlefish, fucking lovely.
What about jelly deals? Have you done them?
Yeah,
I've eaten eel, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, I haven't tried them
I
jelly deals.
I haven't had potted jelly deals, but I've eaten river caught eels, and I didn't like it. It was too
earthy.
Too earthy for me. Yeah.
That's what I found with all the river fish, lake fish, river fish. I won't eat any of it. Yeah.
Shrimp salad, shrimp soup. It was a Bubba joke.
Happy days.
Forrest Gump.
Fucking hell, they catch on shrimp. I like oysters as well, Al. I like oysters straight out, shucked straight from the shell. Bit of Tabasco sauce and lemon.
Yeah. Just lemon and Tabasco, right? Nice. Yeah. How many will you eat?
As many as I can afford.
Really? Wow. I tell you what, right? The first website, the website page for a restaurant called Jolly Breeze, Baltimore, West Cork. Yeah, I was on that front page because I was chef there. Yeah, we had a oyster fridge, or oyster tank rather. Mate, I seen one fella come in there, yeah, and he says like, "Give me 24." He sat there, demolished 24. Give me 24 more. Demolished them. 20. He had 4 plates of 24. Mate, I looking at him like, you just one greedy bastard. There's no need for that sort of shit. Yeah.
Nah. There's no need to eat that many.
Oysters. Yeah. Never mind the price.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I've had them off a couple of fresh oyster vans, and like the most I paid was like a couple of quid an oyster. So just like 3 or 4 for me because I'm a tight bastard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you get a lob on from them? You get orny from them? Because they say that's for.
No, I just get a fucking a taste in my mouth all day, like I've drunk a big swig of salt water.
Yeah. That's what you want.
Yeah, that's all I read. Yeah, salty taste. The saltiest bogey looking thing I've ever had in my mouth.
Yeah, a big greenie. I always remember just Mr. Bean racing at his neighbour in the hotel, eating all the oysters, and they were out of dirt. I think that's why I don't like them.
Kippers on the Elvers. Good money in Elvers. Baby eels.
I nearly bought a flat water catching eels up in Norwich when I was there in 99 and 2000. But working with you, his old business. But it's something of a dying trade, Chigemis, so we're like,
yeah. Some places they fish for them with bamboo poles and like a worm threaded up like a Hessian piece of rope, don't they, or string? And the fucking eels get their teeth caught in the Hessian, and you just fucking pull them in.
Okay. That sounds.
But that's a proper old way of doing it.
That's smart. I think that boat. Sorry, I'm distracted. Yeah, there's a couple of big boats out at sea, and I think they're still looking for them boat divers.
Yeah. You want to give them a fucking parking ticket.
Yep.
I know, yeah. They're distracting my view. Disturbing my day at this point.
How far are the boats out? Are they past the curvature yet?
No, they're about halfway.
Oh, cool. You'll be able to prove that at the globe then when they go so far away. See you later. Ta-ra. No night, Chezzy. No night.
I've already showed you, so I can prove this place ain't fucking of anything. Yeah. This planet, yeah, sometimes it's flat and sometimes it's round. It depends on whether it's inhaling or exhaling.
You know, right in front of you there, are there like foundations? Or are they just like
no, they're polytunnels, potentially growing tomatoes. They are quite far away. Yeah. About half a mile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
That's Crinkle. That's definitely Crinkle.
Oh, and they ban like.
Yeah, it is because he just showed the side of his head. The fucking idiot.
Oh, I can tell that. Oh, Crinkle.
Fucking hell, man. Well, there was a vote in societies last night, and the majority of people voted to let him on, which I found surprising.
Well, to be honest, I kind of voted for him accidentally. I went to move my cursor down to click on it. So I don't have the YouTube up when I'm on the stream. And I was on there. I thought, well, I'll mute myself. I'll open it up and I'll vote for whoever's not Crinkle. I voted for Crinkle. And I couldn't reverse it. That was the only vote I did. And I thought, well, fair play, you know. Everybody else voted for him anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't normally vote and stuff like that.
What's been going on with Crinkle? Where's he outcasted again?
What do you mean again? I think he just doesn't go away, does he?
Well, I don't know. He's sort of like he plays up to what people want from him, doesn't he? It's
well, of course.
I don't want nothing from him.
Yeah, me neither.
No. So what does he want from you then, Ministry?
He wants to play on my empathetic side and talk all nicely and then fucking show a wiener on my stream. That's what he wants to do.
All right. Okay. Well, understanding from the last 5 or 6 months, potentially you know better than I does. But I don't think he really wants to be showing wieners. Not really. I think he'd much prefer to be sat there in front of a nice pair of legs of a female type, you know, like staring at a big muff. You get me? Yeah, but he's bored. He's lonely. He's getting old. Yeah, he ain't getting handsome. Yeah. He's getting old. So if he has to settle for reaching out to the boys, I think he started reaching out to the boys because he's you know, like desperate for a bit of love these days.
Yeah, he is, but he can't be trusted, can he? To be fair.
Well, you can trust him to be him, can't you?
Yeah.
If you know what he is, then you know, like then you're I don't know. Nothing he can do can hurt you or harm you. One thing I learned about this porn bombing, is it's only a porn bombing if people complain about it.
Oh well, it's not. Well, you shouldn't do it anyway because
we shouldn't.
Yeah. So what someone mentioned last night, they should make him like, if he's going to come on your live stream and he is fucking Mr. Big Bollocks and all that, then make him pay like a deposit. For sure, yeah.
Yeah, we were saying this.
Then if you do get porn bombed, then you can say, well, you know, I've been paid for it, so it's not too bad, and then give everybody a little bit of what it was.
Yeah. That sounds like fun. I could do with being porn bombed like for 500 quid a time. Yeah, that would be cool.
Well, yeah, that's what the limit will be. Well, if you come on mine, it's going to be at least 1,000.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, come and porn bomb me for 1,000. You know, put a deposit down of 1,000. Porn bomb.
He's not going to pay that holding fee, so you're never going to get porn bombed.
Well, weird business. He's not the only person doing it. You know that, don't you? Yeah, yep. I've heard somebody else. I've heard somebody else saying that they porn bomb, but they haven't porn bombed that particular person or channel or something. Yeah, and I was like, right. So now I know who is participating.
I know Zara's the only person I've heard is Zara say that. She says, "Oh well, I only porn bombed Dino, and I only did it on his. I wouldn't do but." A Carfaith would say that, wouldn't he? Well, when you find out he nicks cars, well, I would never nick your car. I would never steal out of your purse.
Yeah, right. Here's my keys.
I would never pinch out of your basket.
Yeah.
But you cannot trust the thief. You cannot trust the fucking porn bomber.
Yeah.
Can't trust a liar or lies. So when someone repeatedly does the same thing over and over again. For me, that's it.
Yeah, but there is also if you're letting people like himself on for having a chat, for just having a chat, then you take away the panel, for example. You know, like you've got your screen saver or whatever taken over, and you never give him opportunity of having a screen. You know, that's the only other way around it, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's quite an intellectual fella, and he does make people laugh. Do you get me? With the way he talks, you know, like, and I don't know. For me, I walk that porn bombing. Yeah,
there must be where you can have an overlay just the size of like his picture, so you can just put it over him when he's on the panel. If he's in the corner, move the overlay down to the corner, put him back on, so he's going to be covered up. And if you're going to,
who knows?
The only thing you can do then is shout N words and P words and F words and G words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, lads, you would have liked the conversation I had with some Americans this morning. You know, like, whoa, yeah, they had, yeah, they've been experiencing English trolls going over porn bombing and being racist and all that grotesque. They don't approve of it.
No, that'll be Zara. She does that.
I'm saying nothing. It wasn't. Stop picking on Zara. Zara's lovely. She's got the sexiest voice on YouTube.
She loves it. I'm not picking on her at all, Steve. So don't you start using them bully words and stuff. She does. She claims she goes over there and they love her.
Oh well, love. Well, I don't know. Does love come from hate, or does love come from like get the fuck away? Like you're not welcome. I mean,
it's a little bit like turning the tap on nowadays, Steve, because nobody fucking means it. You know, nobody appreciates the water that comes out the tap when most people are. Well, some people around the world have got to walk for theirs. You know, we take things for granted too easily, and no one means it no more, do they?
I know, mate. Do you know what somebody pointed out the other day? Yeah, I mean, I was walking with a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Somebody said, like, you know, like that can rate a couple of grand. You're walking with Grizzles, that's a couple of grand worth of dog. Shih Tzu, Captain Jack, he's a couple of grand. The Golden Noodle, yeah, that was another couple of grand. I was walking with fucking more than $5 grand worth of dogs. Yeah, more, yeah. But I don't think about it like that. I think like, no, that's Grizzles. Yeah, he's not €2,000. That's Captain Jack. You know,
well, you can't really put a price on love, can you? When you come down to that.
Do you get me? You can't put a price on love or individuals, can you? Yeah, love is love. Yeah,
love is all you need.
Unconditional and free love.
You're gonna have to face it with conditional love. Well, I might as well open another beer. Beer 4.
And check this out, yeah, ministry, yeah. This is a sore subject, right? Fucking yesterday, I'm coming up from the village, right? I'm carrying food up. I've just come down from the mountain, and I mean, I was up at the mountain village yesterday, so I've come down from the mountain village down to my place with 20 kilos of dog food. Left at home, came down to the village to get my food. Coming back up, I meet the mechanic at the grow houses down there. And he says his dog has been chasing a wild goat, fucking fell off the cliff and broke his shank, cost him more than 2,000 for fixing it. Yeah, well, that's mad, isn't it? And that's one of the Belgian shepherds. That's one of the most athletic dogs going. Do you get me? Yeah, and he's fucking breaking bones. A year old. That's bad.
Yeah, my dog that I got left now. He's like 12, but when he was about 18 months, he broke his leg. Fucking, I put a sport bandage on it, held it in place, put a bandage on it, got him straight to the vet. And they said, I got it in the right position and everything. But that was fucking, over 10 years ago, and that was like 1,400 quid. I was out of pocket.
Yep. The man was crying yesterday. I had to give him a man hug. Do you get me? He was broken. He was, because these people they're hunters. Do you get me? Yeah, they're not used to these domesticated pets. Yeah, all of a sudden they's getting emotional. They can't handle it, and they're going to the bank. Wow. I didn't expect to see that here. But yeah, that put me in a bit of an eye opener yesterday when I walk in. When somebody across the pond said that about all the dogs I was walking with, and then walking up the mountain, mate boy says like just one ankle, like it breaks, fucking more than $2,000. Hell, it leaves us vulnerable. What sort of world is this now for animals? Well, what sort of world is it for people where the animals have got more rights than we do? We're going to look after our animals better than we look after ourselves. It's like,
Well, my dogs get looked after, or better than I look after myself. That's for sure.
Most of us are like that. We don't have animals to, most people don't have animals. We're not circus. Yeah, we're not farmers. We're not like that. Our animals are cherished. Yeah.
Yep.
And quite often, when you got family pets, normally your pets are associated to your family members. Normally family members have moved out.
Yeah, my boy was a bit weirded out yesterday because he's never been a lone dog. So I chucked him in the van yesterday. We were going down the market and to do some shopping. So I chucked him in the van and he came around the market with us. And he thought it was a bit weird. He was a bit weirded out, But he was all right. He got some fucking bit of griddle fried dumpling off me and some of my beef burger. So he was chuffed.
Yeah. I can relate to that, as you can imagine. Yeah, like I'm walking with Grizzles. I don't leave him alone now. Yeah, he comes everywhere with me. So he getting the same as what Captain gets. If I stop for coffee, I haven't stopped for coffee, but if I was to have a coffee today, they both would have tasted my coffee. They wouldn't drink.
It's Gay Chambers.
Griddle fried dumplings are a geyser. The Japanese the Koreans call them geyser, but they're griddle fried dumplings. Fucking lovely.
I like me dumplings just crispy on top.
Yeah. I'm a real, if I have stew, I like to have proper fucking suet dumplings in that and all. Anytime I dumplings, the Chinese steamed buns, the Chinese fucking griddle dumplings.
They're just like slimy ones, aren't they?
Yeah, some of them are, yeah.
I like mine crispy. I like a crispy old dumpling.
Yeah.
I like a bit of crunch to my food, mate. I don't know why.
Them proper beef dumplings, they do go crispy on top, don't they? When they float, yeah, they goes crispy, yeah.
Yeah.
Or put it in the oven for an hour, you know, like that. That is always nice as well. Make a nice stew and casserole, yeah. Put dumplings in the oven. Wow.
Oh, all sounds lovely.
Yep.
And don't forget the tomato ketchup.
The captain's flat out.
Yeah, mate.
Flat out, Jack.
Yeah. He makes the most of it.
Hey, Steve, they're good boots.
No, they're not.
Do you not like them?
No. Look, they bite here. Yeah, they bite here. You see that ankle just there? They bite just there. They rub just here. Yeah, on both sides. They're shite. And I've always said these fucking a pair of boots should always be in one piece. Yeah, like the fucking military boots. Yeah, they should be one piece, not fucking made up of six patches. Yeah, they just leaves vulnerable. And boots should come up to shins. You know, like you need fucking ankle protectors and a shin protector for against snakes and rocks, right? For the environment where I'm at. I don't know. People got different ideas. Or
I should have kept my mouth shut.
But yeah, in some environments they could be good.
Normally you wear sandals or slippers, don't you?
Yeah, normally sandals. Yeah, I like sandals. I've got to find a few quid to get another pair of sandals like my last one. They lasted like 4 years. Yeah, in this terrain, going through the sea and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were good.
I think I'm going to shut this live stream down in a minute.
Oh, cheers, Ministry.
Yeah, I've done 2.5 hours and I've got a couple of things to do, and wife's going to be off her machine soon as well. So,
big up your missus.
Yeah, peace and love, everyone. Keeping it real.
Have a nice day.
Remind somebody you love them.
Hey, JJ.
I'm out of here.
Hey, what's up, JJ, brother?
What's happening, Arcash? How are you, my son?
Hey, all good, man. Good to see you. Much love.
Yeah, good to see you, brother. Long time no see. Hello, Steve. How are you, mate?
Hello, Uncle.
How are you, brother? You doing all right? Looks lovely there, mate.
Well, it's not so blue today, but it's nice. Yeah, it gives us an opportunity for a daytime walk. Yeah, because it's not so sunny. Here, did you hear about my morning activity? I got woken up 4 or 5 o'clock this morning by four dinghy divers.
No, what's a dinghy diver?
Well, that's an expression that I've learned on YouTube. I think it's asylum seekers or people that swim off from other countries.
Oh, no, yeah, okay. I don't watch all that. Oh my God, man, you all right? They try to rob you?
They took
no, they didn't. No, they were very polite. Yeah, I offered. I offered them water. I offered them a smoke. You know, and sent them in the right direction of where they were asking for. Yeah,
listen, mate. If people want to risk their lives travelling overseas just to get to another country, then bloody hell, they must have been in dire straits, mustn't
they? Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, JJ, we only got this land by doing exactly what they did on boats and rafts. And
I think I'm with you on that one, Mark. I tried to stay out of it. You know, a lot of people get the hump with it all and all that, but we're the ones that made boundaries on this land. This land was meant for us all, for everyone, every human being, to travel and go wherever we want. And people make boundaries, and I don't like to go too far into it because I know it's a debate I don't like to talk about.
Right. Can I say? Can I add something there? Right, because what I've experienced today is a lot of anxiety for those 4 fellas that I seen. Right, because like they're traveling through the desert. You get me? Yeah, there ain't no water. There ain't no food. The way that they're traveling up and down the fucking hills, they're not going along the roads. Yeah, they're going up and down the fucking valleys, mate. Yeah, just fucking climbing. you know, and that's how they left me. They went straight down from where they were talking to me from the house. Yeah, they went straight down into the valley, and I sat there and watched them climbing up. Yeah, it took them about 3 hours to get to the top, but they got up to the top, you know, and yeah, whoa.
So they're going through an awful lot of just to get away from where they was. It must have been tough there.
Yeah, and they're trying to get into a big city. That's all they're looking for, is a big city, you know, like, yeah, whoa, you know, like, fair play to them.
Funny. If I was in a country that, you know, had nothing, and I, for the good of me or my family, I had to go somewhere else I'd do it.
Yeah.
Go wherever, do whatever I had to do. I mean, I would do it. Just we're fortunate to live in a country that provides for us and helps, and you know, we're very fortunate, aren't we?
We are, yeah, for sure. For me, what I seen this morning, Uncle JJ, yeah, these 4 fellas, these were athletic fellas. Do you get me? Yeah, these were like big, strong, healthy looking characters. Yeah, these aren't people that are coming from poverty. Do you get me? Yeah, these are well-to-do people that are, you know, making a dart for it. Yeah,
that's what soldiers. Who in the right mind could walk 4, 5, 6 countries? You tell me, unless you're fucking fully trained by whoever. The military trained guys, man, they're headstrong. They're not eating, they didn't want any food, any water. They'd be killing their own. They'd be drinking from rivers. They're doing what animals do. They're migrating. That's what they call the migrants for. They're migrating. The birds do it at the summer times and winter times. Cattle do it.
Yeah,
that's
it's
all
beautiful.
They do it.
Of
course,
I agree with you.
Who else could do that? I surely couldn't. I would need an aeroplane, my passport, an Uber.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. I could never do it. Even in my prime, I don't think I could have done it.
Yeah.
But how about this? Your passport tells you can go anywhere without hindrance or prosper, anywhere in the world under the Queen, but everybody else suffers.
Yeah, what's that about, man?
You can go anywhere you want if you're under the Queen with a British passport, can't you? Without hindrance or prosper. Thou shalt not be questioned. Free to roam. This is what I was saying to people during all like the lockdowns and stuff. Use your passport. It tells you all on the first or second page or the last page or whatever it is. Just carry that around with you and show people that if you've got one.
What makes me like as well, Arcas, the British Empire, like they say. All we done, we went into place, we colonised all these places. That's why they fly our flag, because we went in there and just took their lands and colonised it.
Yeah.
And the people get up in arms about people travelling the world in nowadays and wanting to go where they want to go. I don't understand any of it, mate, to be honest.
We put our churches, we put our laws, we put our education, and we take everything that they got. And we don't give them nothing back. You know, like, and they're stuck. So give them freedom. That's what I says. Open up the borders.
It wasn't just England. It was a lot of European countries have done this. Spain done it. France done it. Amsterdam. There's loads of empires that Europe colonised. The whole of Europe. Yeah. I mean, America is made up of all European countries. It's a nation built from nation.
Same
made from nations.
Australia is quite pretty much
Australia, same thing. Those all over the world. Europe have gone and colonised.
Yeah, when you think before the Celts, like England and Ireland was uninhabited pretty much. Do you get me? Yeah, so they came.
I'm definitely going to have to shut this down now, guys. I just had a message about work tomorrow, so I'm going to have to make a phone call. That's all right, mate. That's all right.
Hey, I'll try and fire a live.
Nice catching up.
See you in a bit.
See you later, then, ministry. Ta-ta, guys. If someone else likes to ask it, see you later, guys.
Where are we going? In a bit, lads. Where are they going?
I think Arkash said he was going to fire up a live. He's got a new channel.
Okay.
The Arkash, I think. Yeah. Sorry about the quick shutdown, people. I've got a few things to do, and I just had a message asking if I'm available for work tomorrow. So I've got to make some phone calls. Make sure I haven't got any appointments, because Day's work is a day's work. Right. Cheers everyone for watching this morning. Ciao for the now.